So girls, how you doing? Let's do another pickacard, and today's gonna be what's happening. I like to do that at the beginning of the week, but it doesn't really matter when you watching it. Okay, so don't know what happened with her hair. It's going everywhere. Whatever. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so part number 1, what's happening? King of Swords, Page of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Interesting. So someone who was very much feeling for you, or someone who knew you were the perfect person for the job, who may have been a bit distant, hot and cold, cutting with their word, blah, 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 all of this. We know the story. That could be a female, doesn't have to be a man just because he's a king, okay? It's just an energy, right? So that person still feels something very strongly and are intending to give you that opportunity to plant the seeds and grow the business together or grow the relationship again, but this time properly. So that little game of protection that can be quite cruel towards you is going to stop. So there is a decision to be made. Are we carry on like this, or we call it a day? At the same time, you could be in an empress position that you're waiting for them to sort themselves out, because it's none of your, no, it's not of your business, but it's like, what can you do? If someone wants to be, protecting their heart, want to be harsh, what can you do? You know what I mean? You carry on doing your things, and eventually they will get the memo, right? Hopefully. Yeah, it's someone from the past who still doesn't forget you, someone who has an idea of romantic love, but maybe they have been hurt in the past, who hasn't been, and therefore they're kind of protective. Okay, but how long do you want to protect your heart, right? You're someone very grounded, very together, very committed, trustworthy. You don't play with people's feelings, and maybe it's time for them to understand not everyone is the same, and you are someone that can be reliable, and maybe they haven't been in a relationship with someone, or with an employee like you, for example. They haven't been with someone like you before, and they found it maybe difficult to believe it. That's right. Yeah, they went through a lot of drama and trauma, I would say. Maybe they're still suffering, still about it. And after the 10 of Swords, you have the Ace of Swords. So they will soon know what they want, what they don't want, and move to the next level, okay? Inevitably. Yeah, at the moment, they're probably trying to run away from their feelings, run away from the emotion towards you. And that's what the King of Swords does, I feel for you, but I don't want to show you. It's obvious to everyone. Hello. Anyhow. Okay, so let's have a major arcana, because I think we know where that is going eventually. So what do we have? The World. Yeah, I think they check you out. Maybe they're traveling towards you, they think the world of you, they're entering a new phase. Yeah, at the moment they're finishing that 10 of Swords and they're gonna get into the Ace of Swords. So transition, okay? But at the same time, we go in the right direction, so that's the most important thing. Okay, so let's have healing card from the angel, just to have a little bit more information. What do we have here? Mindfulness. Yeah, be mindful of another feelings and needs. Someone needs your love right now. A loving thought is all it takes. Yeah, because maybe until they get through that transition, there's not much for you to do, but you can still send them healing, send them positive energy. You can always, send some energy towards someone if you know that they're struggling, at least, or maybe send a little text, whatever, okay? But at the end of the day, they're going to have to make up their mind. They're going to have to make peace with themselves, and they're going to have to appreciate not everyone is the same. Just because you've been hurt once doesn't mean you're going to be hurt forever. And I don't know what's happening with the hair at all. So part number 2, what's happening? 7 of Wands, 4 of Swords, King of Wands. So someone who was extremely narcissist, someone quite superficial, me, selfish, who has so much fear that want to look good, look impeccable, but inside there's a lot of fear. So trying to control maybe the appearance, but within it's not really clear cut, right? So it's very tormented indeed. Someone is fighting within, okay? So they have to deal with the original pain, and if they do not do that, they're going to be stuck in a karmic debt, okay? A karmic debt need to be paid off. They need to maybe heal with the original pain, original trauma. They refuse to do that, maybe, and they prefer to just stay superficial. They prefer to look impeccable, but on the other hand, inside is not so pretty, Okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, they're very slow to move forward. They're very slow to do the work. They have been traumatized, they've been hurt, but they do not want to go there. The thing is, if they don't go there, they're going to repeat the same stories with different partners or different jobs, and going to be the same old thing over and over again. Also, if you're waiting for money, money has been delayed, but it's coming, okay? So, yeah, you receive the fruit of your labor, so the money is definitely coming. But also, you're probably there showing to them without, you know, showing off. But you're telling them, you know what, I've done the work, I survived, and I feel a bit better, more at peace with myself. Why don't you try to do the same and keep an open heart instead of being superficial, looking perfect, but inside tormented and depressed? It's about being fair. It's about be honest with yourself. It's about doing the right thing. And also it could be signing a contract, a new contract. It could be buying a home. It could be going through maybe a divorce. Maybe it's time to say, okay, enough is enough. Why are we not finishing this story? Because it's over already. Let's not fluff around, okay? So yeah, you meant to move forward in your life in a very balanced way. I mean, those two cards with justice, excuse me, George is here. It's all about balancing the emotion, balancing ourselves, and balancing each other. Okay, but you are protected, you're guided, you're loved, you know, you don't have to worry about it, but you have to balance within yourself and maybe test the water, the temperature of the water, and then slowly move forward. But you have to move forward, inevitably, okay? Nothing stays still in life, everything is temporary. So let's have a major arcana for pile number 2, excuse me. What do we have? The Chariot, yeah, you need to move forward. Or someone has to move towards you. I mean, something has to move. More or less, right? Because the Chariot is also traveling. It's about not messing around anymore. It's about taking a leap of faith, going for it, opening the heart, and taking action. Not like this. Taking action, real action. Okay, so let's have a healing card. What can I say? Peace. Here we go. No matter where you are and or what you're doing, inner peace is always possible. All it takes is a subtle shift in awareness, think love, and peace will follow. This one coming out a lot at the moment. Yeah, there is an inner peace that needs to be found here. Because being like this, not dealing with the issue, pretending everything is fine to make you believe that everything is perfect, that is not the way forward. So eventually you're going to have to do that. Eventually you have to rebalance. And I think maybe that is the message of the day today. Do the healing, okay? Do the healing. On this note, have a beautiful day and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.